Hey guys, how you going? My name's Jack. This is my 2005 GU Nissan Patrol. I bought this car just after April this year as a roller with a blown motor. I had a 4J motor in the backyard, had seen a few people doing the conversions, thought it would be something that I'm interested in. I've been pretty into cars most of my life, always working on them with my dad and working on friends' cars and stuff, so this has been an interesting conversion for me. I've had a fair few people ask me questions along the way, so I thought I'd start to make videos on what's been done to the car already and what's to come. So I'll take you guys for a bit of a walk through the car, show you around the car, and then give you guys a bit of information on what's to come in the next coming weeks and what we've got planned for the Patrol. Cheers. We'll start with the front of the car and what I've already done. I'm just going to give you guys a general idea and go through it fairly quickly, but if there's any questions or anything, just put a comment down below and I'll make a video about it. So basically what I've done so far is ripped the blown 3 litre out, gone to the guys out at 4J Adapters and ordered their 4J adapter kit for Patrols. This gives you everything you need to bolt the 4J motor, bell housing and clutch assembly to the Nissan 5-speed, and the engine mounts are also supplied. Once you've done this, it's a bit of wiring. You've got to wire in your coolant, oil pressure, alternator, and a few other little bits and pieces to get the engine running. This does run the 4J pedal as well, so you have to wire that in. Once you've done all of that, you'll have to get your ECU immobilizer taken off. So then the car will start and you can go through and check all of your wirings correct, test your alternator, test your oil pressure, so forth. Once you've done that, it's a lot of working it out. This is a TB45 radiator that I bought because the ports are actually on the right side to the motor, so you can line that up fairly easily. I've got a good mate of mine who hooked me up with the piping here so I can still run the factory clutch fan. A lot of people have gone thermos, but I've decided to try and keep the clutch fan and possibly extend the shroud if need be, so that I'm keeping it sort of factory. Run a 3 litre airbox with a HPD intake kit for it with the piping. I've also done a lot of maintenance to the front of this car. As I said before, I bought it as a roller. It has sat for around 5 years and not been driven, so there was lots of little maintenance things that I've had to do. I'll give you guys a bit of a look down here. So far I have replaced all new seals and bearings in the front end. I've taken the axles out, re-greased them, and gone through and put everything in and replaced it. It's got all new seals, bearings, wiper seals, rotors, pads. I've cleaned the calipers up and had them rebuilt. The whole front end of the car so far has been replaced. I've also done heavy duty adjustable panhard, drag link, and added a new steering damper to it. This car does have quite a big lift on it, so when I go to get a wheel alignment done, I need those things. It will be getting taken down though. Hey guys, a bit of an interior rundown. This car is fairly low-K cab. It only has just over 200,000, but there is quite a few stains in the carpet, and as you go further down the car, it does get worse. So I will be ripping all the carpet out, sound deadening, and posting that as a video in itself. I will also be replacing the dash. As you can see, the dash is bubbled, and I'll zoom in and give you guys a better look, but this is a prone problem to these cars, and I will be replacing it. Also along with steering wheel and a few other little bits and pieces. I'm also going to be running the JRP gauges. Now I only have oil pressure at the moment, but I will also have boost and EGT, and I will be doing a review on these after a few weeks and see how they're going. So I'll give you guys a bit of a look inside now as to how bad the dash really is. That's the walkthrough for the car. That's everything I've done so far. Few things to look forward to in the future. We'll be getting the exhaust fabbed up. Got to slap some tyres on the old girl, go through the suspension, see what's buggered, see what needs replacing. There will be interior redoing as well. We'll be taking the carpet out, sound deadening, replacing the dash, and eventually I will be having a crack at painting the car myself, just along with general touring mods and things that are going to make the car comfortable. I have a plan for this car is to get it finished and to start traveling around Australia, so that's the goal of this car. I'd love it if you guys could subscribe. If you're interested and want to come along on the trip with me, that'd be great. Cheers.